Hey, what's up, guys? So I am on a 60-day video blitz, and so having some Facebook struggles today. So let's see if the signal will hold. So what I'm going to be doing is joining in for 60 days of awesome value, most of it wellness, but some other stuff. So let me see if I can get this going, because you guys know, and or at least are learning that one of my dad's favorite topics to talk about of all time is health. I mean, since I was a teenager, he's been having family meetings about health, which is good, and health conversations and all of that. And so, hey, what's up, Sheila? And so, we're going to be talking. We did this thing this time. Woo! And it didn't take 5 minutes. This is great. Okay. All right. There we go. How you guys doing?
We're doing real good now.
Hello. There we go. Okay. Your face looks a little dark, but okay, I can see you. I can see you. So,
I know.
wait, hey, Sheila's watching. Hey, Sheila, she says she's joining in. She's detoxing on Monday. Rosalind is coming back, and I'm going to be adding some more people to the conversation. But okay, so we're going to have a wellness conversation, and today we're going to be talking about a huge topic, no pun intended, of weight loss in this. Obesity is certainly an epidemic here in the States. I don't know about worldwide, but it is a challenge for adults as well as children. So tell us a little bit more about, why are we seeing so many people with weight issues?
Well, women, I like to start off by talking about some of the numbers. Like in the United States of America, 66% of all people are overweight. 66%.
Wow.
You see 100 people, 66 of them are overweight. I mean, overweight is an epidemic problem in the United States. And check this out. In terms of obesity is approaching 1/3 of the population. I mean,
Wow.
that's a health crisis just waiting to happen. And children. I mean, these are children are free, like teenagers or between 16 and below. And 66% are already overweight, and 8% are obese. I mean, that's a crisis. That's an absolute crisis. Well, what we need to do is to talk about that and see if we can encourage and help some people not to be in that category, or to get themselves from being obese or being overweight. It's been my experience.
Well,
It's been my experience that most people, they become overweight. I mean, gradually they're not paying attention, and it's like, well, 2 years ago I was okay, but now I'm 15 pounds overweight. And I say to them, look, you have to pay attention to your diet. I mean, at the end of the day, most of the problem is the diet, number one, and the lack of exercise, number two. And so, Boomy, what we need to talk about is how can we help people in this area?
well, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a little bit, because can you be overweight or obese and still be healthy? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I don't think you can be obese and be healthy, because if you're obese, I mean, you're not just fat outside, you're fat inside. I mean, fat literally is pressing on your organs and causing your organs to compress and not function properly. I've seen a number of people that's overweight, and I mean it all depends on your height. But some people are overweight, but because they're taller, it doesn't have the same effect as other people. But generally, if you're overweight, uh, you're not going to be healthy for long. It's going to have a negative
Okay,
effect on you.
hold up. You just said something that was so powerful that I've never, ever really heard or internalized before. If you're obese, you're not just fat on the outside, you are fat on the inside. I mean, I've seen pictures of fatty livers and all that, but I've never even thought of it like that. People have, I mean, they really do have fat all in their bodies, around their organs, holding in toxins. And so we got to think, hey, it's not just, hey, your stomach is hanging over. Why? You got all fat on the inside that you've got to cleanse and get out, right?
Absolutely. See, this is why detoxification is so important, because when you detox, you're not just losing weight, you're losing fat, you're losing toxins. Your body is always protecting you. Your body is actually allowing these toxins or being to absorb into your fat cells, and your fat cells kind of like hold them in bay so they won't go to your bloodstream. But what we need to do, and people need to understand that we need to get rid of the excess fat that's inside, because that fat has done a job. That fat has surrounded the toxin body. So that's why over the years I've been so big on cleansing, because I don't need to lose weight, but I do need to keep my body clean inside as well as outside. And going back again, it's real important to detox, get the fat out, and let the body be able to function in the space that it's supposed to have. It doesn't have the proper space, so the liver, the kidney, all these things are being crammed and they can't function. It's more difficult for them to function.
Wow. So this is a great conversation. I know you're a little choppy on my end, and my computer phone was saying that my connection was low as well. So guys, let me know if you can hear us or at least make out what we're saying, because this is some really great value. You know, my father's passion for the last 30 years has been health. Yeah, he talks about Bitcoin and business and network marketing, but health is his passion. And I'm developing that passion myself, because nothing feels as good as feeling great. And my goal is to be disease free all my life. I was talking to my one of my daughters about that today, and she was talking about, she thought she was gaining a little weight. I said, listen, the most important thing is your nutrition, your nutrients, to stay disease free and prescription free, and it's to have that health. So okay, so you were saying we look at people who are overweight, but we got to understand, you're not just fat on the outside, you're fat on the inside. And you said the fat on the inside is holding the toxins inside the body.
Absolutely. I mean,
Is that
that's
what you said?
yes, that's a protection mechanism. The fat absorb the toxins and just keep them at bay, as opposed to letting them float all around into your system. So, but at some point, you need to get the toxins out. You detox, you get the fat out. This is why oftentimes when people go on a detoxification, I mean, they lose 10, 20, 30 pounds within the first week. And that is
Wow.
primarily toxin. These are the fat cells that's holding the toxin. The herbs, minerals is actually pulling the the toxin out of the fat, and it all comes out in the process of detoxification.
Wow. Okay. All right. So we're learning some things today, guys. Y'all see, I have on my shirt the real tea. We're talking about using natural herbs in a tea form to help your body to detoxify, because there are different cleanses out there that you can use. And I know my father's been cleansing and doing different detoxes for years and years. I've seen them, but we have a tea that is really effective. And because I know you don't need to lose any weight, but you still make sure that you detox, right? So if you don't need to lose weight, doing a cleanse isn't necessarily going to make you, too skinny, because you're not. It's not like you're going on a 40-day fast, right?
Yes. Uh, you know, we've been, this subject is about weight loss, but you almost can't talk about weight loss unless you talk about detoxification. But if you want to lose weight, cleansing is a good way to lose weight because you can lose in toxin weight, it's probably a part of your weight. So I would encourage everybody to detox uh, on a going on an ongoing basis. I know Dr. Miller's detox tea. That's one that's very good. It's mild, something that you do on a regular basis. But it's simply drinking the tea as opposed to some of the other regimens, which is harsher or longer. For example, when I moved to Panama, I got onto a detox program, and it was the master cleanse. It cleansed you, but you couldn't eat for 10 days. And most people are not going to go
Mm.
10 days without eating. It was very effective. So I think Dr. Miller tea is going to help a lot of people because at the end of the day, you have to be able to take the product or like taking a product or follow through with the product in terms of getting the results. So I'm passionate about promoting weight loss the proper way. I'm passionate about detoxification because they go hand in hand. They really go hand in hand. I suppose this is why Dr. Miller says detoxify, lose weight naturally. And when you drink this tea, this is exactly what happens. But Boomy, I'm real excited about the ease of the process because I've been in this process
Mm-hmm.
over 25 years, and I'm kind of disciplined. If it's going to help me, I'll do it. But I found most people will not do it. So drinking tea every day, twice a day, I mean, that's easy enough for the masses to get results.
I got my tea right here. I don't go anywhere without it.
Oh, I got
Because
my
as I'm
tea.
sharing about this tea,
I got my tea right
we
here
got our
too.
tea guy. Look, I learned my lesson. This tea is
I
so
got my tea
effective, and
right
people
here.
are getting results. They're losing weight. They're losing inches. Hey, do you have any of your cards there? Tell mommy bring you one of those cards, because there's a lot of things the tea does for the body
Yeah,
too, and not just weight loss,
yeah, I got
but the
it for you.
benefits of. Read
So,
some of those benefits of detoxing.
well, let's go with the first one. Reduce stress. Guys, you know how big stress is. I mean, the short of it, stress is a killer. Reduce the risk of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce the risk of cancer. Um, Prevent cardiovascular disease, the number one killer in the United States of America. How about combating aging? Combating aging,
Mm-hmm.
aid in weight loss, which we've been talking about this morning. Reduce the risk of help the lower cholesterol. Is good to be in reducing diabetes. Hey, anybody got any memory challenges? It actually strengthens the memory. So
Wow.
those are a few of them. Another one I like to emphasize that it removes parasites and strengthen your immune system, guys. You want to keep your immune system strong, and if you detoxify, it's going to help to strengthen your immune system. I mean, there's a whole list of other things, but we can't go into all of them at this particular time. But let me say also, it prevents high blood pressure.
Mm. Well, mommy's friend Pat Bennett, she ordered some more tea for me because she said the doctor, I'm not sure if he removed her off her blood pressure medication or reduced it, but by the second month, she could really see the results. And so, just from drinking this tea, guys. So yeah, everybody gets excited about drop 5 pounds in 5 days and I'm getting my sexy back and losing these inches, but it goes even deeper. We got to really fight in this country to stay well. There's so many things against us in the environment, prescription drugs, doctors pushing the pills down our throats. All they know about is the cutting and the drugging, and then the foods that we eat are fake. I mean, we got to fight hard to stay well, don't we?
Oh my goodness, yes, we got to fight hard. And Boomer, you left one of the challenges out, our culture. Our culture. Think about us. I mean, when I was in business full time, whenever I had a meeting, what did we do? We eat. We eat. I mean, what can we do? Can we go out without eating? I mean, it's almost impossible. I mean, that's our culture. And boom, it wouldn't be so bad if we ate the proper food. But when we go out, we eat almost whatever's on the menu. And on the menu, they got fat, they got salt, they got sugar. I mean, these things are really, really bad for your body.
Okay, I think the camera froze a little bit. Hey, I want to just take a second and say hey to everybody. Feel free to share this video, guys. We got to get this health information out to people. Hello, Gloria down there in North Carolina. And we got Dolores watching. Hey, Erica and Marcus and Connie and Alan. Alan's been selling, ooh, my goodness, a lot of this detox tea. He's actually been making it up for people, and they've been just buying it from him by the gallons. But, guys, this little package right here has 2 tea bags. And just 2 tea bags makes a gallon of tea for a person to drink off of for the whole week. How many cups of tea are you drinking each day?
I'm drinking about 3 cups of tea per day. I got started about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm doing 3 to really jumpstart my system. So I might cut back to 2 maybe after the first 30 days. But that's the
Okay,
way I
so he's just
do it.
decided to do more. Yeah, and you kind of got to feel your body out. I mean, on here it says you drink about 2.5 cups a day, and the gallon will last you a week. A cup in the morning, then another cup in the midday, and then 4 ounces before going to bed. But some people, drink more. You kind of got to feel yourself out. Well, what's the importance of really drinking water, more water when you're cleansing?
Well, I want to put it this way. You should drink more water all the time. I mean, water is a cleanser. Water
Okay.
is a cleanser. My doctor, Dr. Young in Panama, she told me I should be drinking a gallon of water a day. She said, our
Mm-hmm.
body is 70% water. The earth is about 70% water. I mean, there's a connection about water in your body. A lot of times we walk around, we dehydrate. We don't even realize that we dehydrated. Sometimes we think we're hungry and we're just thirsty. So, uh, yeah, drink more water. Then the question becomes, how much more? Traditionally they talk about 8 glasses. My doctor said 8 glasses is not nearly enough because you got 100 trillion cells in your body, and they need to be cleansed. They need to be cleaned. Everything moves in water in your body. I mean, without water, I mean, you're 70% water. You wouldn't even be, you know, alive if you didn't have enough water. So, uh, and oftentimes because of our culture, our regiment, you might have to set up a system so you get the intake, because another thing I found out for me, uh, I said to my doctor, well, I'll be going to the bathroom all the time. And she said, no, you won't. He said, your system will adjust to that, and you will not be going to the bathroom all the time. You remember when I was in Panama, I would drink a quart of water before I would do anything to get my gallon in. And I did not go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. So I want to encourage everybody to increase your intake. And when you increase it, kind of, record what you do. It's so important to record. One of my mentors said, if life is worth living, life is worth recording. And so you can look back
Mm,
and see the
I like
record
that.
of what you did or what you didn't do so you can get the right doses. Oftentimes when we take supplements or medication, uh, we don't get results because we don't take the right doses. Like if you took this Dr. Notice tea and you took 1 cup a day, you probably won't get the results because you're not taking the right doses.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's prescribed 2 to 3 cups per day, and you'll get results. But yes, water is extremely important.
Mommy's talking too loud again.
Okay, yeah, water is extremely too important. Now, look at the important things, the total important things of life. One is oxygen. Try living 4 minutes without
Mm-hmm.
oxygen. You know, number two is water. You know, I mean, you can live 30 days without food, believe it or not, but you can't live 30 days without water, and you can't live 5 minutes without oxygen. So understand the
Mm-hmm.
priorities of what you need to be putting in your body.
Got that. So we got oxygen, which I carry. I carry mine around with me because I really believe in cell oxygenation. I mean, I've seen people who had tumors, 7-pound tumors, that is always cancerous, not become cancerous because of oxygenating their cells. I've seen people recently on the internet talking about women getting oxygen facials for like $100. I just put this oxygen on my face and it totally cleared up my skin. So there's not enough oxygen in the air there's enough to sustain life, but not for optimal health. So we got to oxygenate ourselves. And then I got to get better on the water. But here's the thing too, also, when you're drinking more water, we need the right minerals. We learned this from Walt, because remember he said sometimes people urinate too much if they don't have the right minerals in their body to actually pull the water into the cells. So correcting mineral deficiencies and making sure you have your supplementation with minerals helps your body to more effectively use the water that you drink. And so, one of the forms of minerals that I use are these Thrive Organic Greens. These organic greens are grown in a minerally dense, ancient volcanic seabed with minerals. So now I'm getting my chlorophyll, I'm getting my minerals, I'm getting my greens, I'm getting my L-arginine and L-citrulline, the amino acids, and it's helping me to combat the number one killer out there, which is heart disease. And then, of course, you said detoxing. So we got all of those, the oxygen, we got the minerals in the greens, and we got our body being detoxified. I like that.
Oh, well, I want to add a little about the greens. I've been a big proponent of broad leafy greens for probably 20 years. I've had a garden for 40 years. I used to grow a lot of my food, and greens are so important. In our Thrive, there's 2 pounds of broad leafy greens in this one pack, guys. Yeah, do yourself a huge favor and start to take that, because greens here too is also a detoxifier. So 2 pounds of greens, most people don't eat 2 pounds of greens in a week, and this is 2 pounds of greens in
Wow.
basically one serving. So, and like I said, it helps to alkaline your body. You got to have an alkaline body if you want to stay free of cancer. So, greens will alkaline your body, and we have it. Age-proof your heart. Use Thrive.
Guys,
Okay?
don't wait until something happens. I mean, come on, let's all be proactive. Let's work on not ever getting sick. Now, we know that our cells renew, so if something happens, you have a yeah, verse, that's great. But my goal is to do the work on the front end, or just avoid factor diseases. It won't happen to me. So I'm all over my nutrition. I'm all over my greens. I'm all over my oxygen. I'm drinking my detox tea and taking other stuff too, because I'm going to be proactive instead of reactive. So any last closing words, Daddy, before we go?
Yeah, what I want to say is, hey guys, you take responsibility for your health. The doctor is not responsible for your health. I mean, if you get sick, the doctor is not going to feel it. If you die, he's not going to mourn. So you take responsibility for your health. I guarantee you, your health will improve. And taking responsibility for your health is, don't wait until it's too late. When you sense something, feel something, you jump on it right away and start to fix it or get it fixed. Yeah, we do need doctors, but too many times we depend on them totally for our health care. The number one health care person is you, because you're going to feel the pain. You're going to die prematurely. You're going to get sick and you're going to suffer. And guys, so much of that is avoidable. Avoidable. People are checking out too early, getting heart attacks at 40 and 50. That's absolutely ridiculous. And it all comes back to what kind of responsibility do you take for yourself? Don't depend on other people. Don't depend on the government. Don't depend on the health industry. Health depend on you. You use them as a supplement, but you are your own best doctor. That's my story for the last 30 years.
I love it. I love it. That's a story and you're sticking to it. Guys, we have to not just hear this information, but we got to apply this information. We say knowledge is power, but it's the application of the knowledge that's power. So apply these wellness and health tips that we've been discussing today. My father recently, he said, hey, Boomy, I'm such a proponent of this message. I'm here in Colombia, South America. Laura Life International just opened. Hey, I want to help the people here. And so you can get back with whoever this video. Your phone number in case people want to call you out there.
You're real choppy.
You hear me?
You're real
It's a little
choppy.
choppy
You're
on my
breaking up
end.
real bad.
Okay, what's your phone number?
Number is 310-920-5103. And if you're in Colombia, my phone number is 00-597-8085.
That's not Colombia, South Carolina. That's Colombia, South America.
No, that's Colombia. You can hit me on WhatsApp, 57 300 597 8085.
All
And
right,
you can
guys.
also
Well, hope you got.
email me at Zekehealth Gmail. Zekehealth at
All right, that's easy to
gmail.com.
remember. Zeke, Z-I-K, zekehealth@gmail.com, zekehealth@gmail.com. Hey, what's up, Joy? Hey, Daryl. Hey, Felicia and Samuel and Rose. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Hey, Daddy, I need a lawnmower. My grass is so high, so I gotta buy a new lawnmower. So I'm going in here to Lowe's to get a lawnmower.
Okay.
Kalanji said he would cut the grass.
Okay, we'll do another one of these tomorrow. I got to get up to speed on my technology.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, guys, well, you all have an awesome day. If you need anything, reach out to my dad, Zeke Stewart. Thanks for joining us. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.